How you doing? My name is John Sikoris, and this is Sheree Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
Okay, guess who's here? Your boy. What's going on, guys? Alright, got a lot of shit we're gonna bullshit about today. I still got that fucking shadow right here on my face. That's from the camera and the light over there. I don't know, I can figure it out. Whatever, okay? Anyway, let me see if maybe this will get it off. No, there's light here, there's light here. But this is for the fucking background. I forget about it. But anyway. So how you guys doing? Listen, got the clipboard here. Got some shit we're going to talk about today. But I got to tell you, I'm a little lamped because I'm doing a film right now for the AMC channel. Okay? I'm working with a fucking famed director, baby. And my story one day is going to be a fucking movie. You're going to see. I'm going to make that happen. Alright? But you know, my book, Death, Drugs, and Muscle. But I'm working right now for AMC. I signed to do a whole, like, they're doing a series, okay? I know, guys, believe it or not, it's kind of like my story time with Generation Iron. I'm going to be doing some stories and shit, but it's going to be one big, long hour with them. And it's with Antoine Fuqua. I already started filming. It's fucking great. I'm so stoked. I started filming, not with him yet. He's coming into it. He's the director-producer, but I started doing we have to do like prelims. It's like the pre-films. It's like a whole bunch of shit. I had to go through a whole bunch of different, like, processes, so to speak, till I kind of got this fucking, you know, gig. Till they came to me, but that don't mean you just, you know, you have to go through these, like, Skypes, and you got to go through all this other bullshit, and, you know, and then finally, but now we already started filming, and it's great. Antoine Fuqua, if you don't know who he is the guy who fucking directed, produced Training Day with Denzel Washington, Equalizer 2, a whole bunch of movies. You can Google it. But anyway, so you're going to see my fucking ass. It's probably going to take about a year till it probably airs. I don't know, or maybe in the winter, fall or something like that. I'm not sure. We're not sure when it's going to air yet. But it's going to be on AMC Network, so I'm really stoked for that, you know. You guys, some of the fucking haters, they can't stand it when they see me in the fucking mainstream media. They fucking hate it. Fuck you. Anyway, but, so forgive me for being happy about that. But I got the fucking clipboard here because I got a bunch of things we're going to talk about today. Before we get started, I just want to say, last week when I did this, I talked about me making sausage and peppers, and a lot of guys, you know, were saying stuff about, oh, you know, take digestive enzymes. I do take digestives. I take probiotic. I do take probiotic. Okay? Because I'm talking about how, like, you know, I love sausage and peppers, and I eat them. I eat that. I do eat that. I won't eat onions and garlic, though. Alright, that kills the gut, bro. I can't fucking, if I ate onions or garlic, and even peppers, too many of them, okay? I'll fucking repeat on me. I'll burp that shit up fucking next week. It'll still be coming up. I got a fucking very, you know, it's just, I can't handle fucking hot sauce. My girlfriend's fucking, you know, she eats all that fucking, you know, hot peppers and all that shit. I mean, she's Mexican, so that's what you do. But, bro. Her mother, my mother-in-law, you know what she eats? Don't you ever notice the fucking Mexican shit, the fried grasshoppers? I told my girlfriend even thinks my girlfriend's like, that's disgusting. You know what I mean? And my mother-in-law's like, oh my God, if you never had them, when they crunch, they're fine. It's, they're fried, so there's no bugs or no, I'm like, dude, they are bugs. Like, she thinks like she meant no parasites or any of that shit because they're fried. I don't give a shit, bro. I ain't eating no fucking fried grasshopper. But it's like a Mexican delicacy. She gets a big bag like this, and you can see they're all like fucking, like almost like blackish brown. And they're fucking cooked. And she'll sit there eating them like that. Fried grasshoppers. So if you have any Mexican friends or some of you guys who maybe Spanish, you know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm over here worried about eating a fucking pepper or an onion and shit like that, and I do eat the sausage and pepper. Some of you guys think I said I didn't. I do. I just throw a little gravy in there, which is, you call it sauce, I call it gravy. I throw a little bit of that in there, but I do eat it. I eat it all the time. And then I fucking kills the gut, but still, I still eat it. But the fucking onions and the garlic, I don't eat. And this bitch is over here eating fucking fried crickets and stuff like that. She's fucking killing me. I can't even watch her do it. Even though, her daughter, my girlfriend's like, nah, man, that's bad. I can't eat that shit. You know what I mean? And she's Mexican as they come. My girlfriend will fucking pour like hot sauce, eat hot peppers. She'll throw hot sauce on. And those fucking flakes, those pepperoncino, the fucking, Italians call pepperoncino. The fucking flakes you put on, pizza and shit like that. She puts that shit on everything. Put eggs, hot sauce. She'll put hot sauce on a hot pepper. Fucking nuts, that patillo. But, so anyway, but you know who I love? By the way, I gotta say this. We're talking about fucking food here for cooking. My favorite, I love watching Cali Muscle. I love that fucking guy. When he does his cooking show, I fucking sit there and I fucking just laugh the whole fucking, because he'll make the most bizarre fucking shit. He'll mix ketchup with fucking, I don't know, whatever, with Cocoa Pebbles, fry it up in a pan, and some of you idiots, I see the comments, they actually believe like that's how he really eats, and I can tell you for a fact he does not eat like that. Holy Christ, it's fucking funny. It's fucking funny, but he makes me laugh. I love Cali Muscle. I love that fucking guy. I love his personality. I know some of you guys don't like whatever, but he makes me laugh when he watches, and he does the orgasm when he fucking eats the food. You know what I mean? But he makes the most bizarre shit. The most bizarre shit. You know what I mean? And these people believe that he really eats like that. When he makes one of those concoctions, that he makes. Little kids do that. My daughter used to do that. She'll take like soda, throw it in there, throw rice in there, you know what I mean? Pour ketchup, then pour mustard, you know what I mean? Then throw sugar in there, mix it up in a bowl when she was a little kid. And I'd be like, yeah, you're wasting food, But he does that shit like a kid does. If fucking people believe it, you read the comments, you're like, oh, I tried that, it wasn't so bad. I'm like, then get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Get out of your fucking mind. He'll throw it in the microwave, but you'll see, even when he opens up his freezer, you'll see there's all like fish and like packets of like chicken and fish. He eats like everybody else, bro. He ain't eating that shit. I love him though. I fucking love Cali Muscle. I love that guy. He makes me fucking laugh. But anyway. We're talking about cooking, all right, and food here. So I was just saying, crazy foods like that and concoctions and stuff. When he does that, I can I'll watch that video 5 times, and I laugh like I did the first. I just can't help it. He makes me laugh my ass off. Anyway, all right, let's get started. All right, listen. I knew this was going to happen. I got a question here from Chris K. He said, why do you feel the need to always put down marijuana when marijuana is helpful? All right, listen to me. I knew this was going to happen. The minute I say anything bad about marijuana, you fucking guys get insane. It's my choice. Do you understand that? To get that, it's my choice. I'm not saying that pot shouldn't be legal. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Okay, it's not like, I know, it's not like it's opiates. I get it. I get the fucking whole thing. Okay, I get it. Relax. It's my choice. When I was young, I grew up idolizing my father, all right? My father, I've said this last time, I'll say it again. My father never drank. My father never smoked. My father used to tell me, drinking's for losers, all that shit. And he was a rough guy, my father. My father trained for decathlon. My father was MMA before anybody else was MMA. I mean, he's gotten at it. My father's gotten in fights and would jump up and fucking put you in a headlock with his fucking legs and bring you to the ground. Okay? My father, we used to call it Paulie Jiu-Jitsu. My father's name was Paul. So we used to call it Paulie Jiu-Jitsu because he knew all these fucking things. Bend your hand back, do all kinds of shit, and then knock you the fuck out. He was a tough guy. He beat up my fucking high school football coach. My father was a rough guy. Okay? And I always idolized him. But he never drank. He never smoked. I never drank, never smoked because I idolized my father. Plus, I worked in a nightclub when I was a fucking senior in high school. And I've told that story too before. What I told you, about I've seen people drinking and getting drunk and getting stupid and guys who were tough getting knocked out because they couldn't control, their mind was all fucked up from the alcohol. Chicks would talk to me, their breath would stink and fucking in my ear. They'd be like, "Hi, Jessica, you want to fuck around later?" And I'm like, "Oh, get the fuck out of here." And it's a turnoff. Even hot chicks. I don't give a shit. If you're drunk, it's a turnoff to me. And then the whole throwing up shit. Seeing people fucking drink till they puke. That's really, I never found that to be fun. You know what I mean? That's not my idea of having a good time. I know what you're going to say, Chris K. Okay, I know what you're going to say. But marijuana doesn't do that. Marijuana's got medical benefits. Okay, if you need it medically, God bless you. I already told you my friend's wife had glaucoma, really bad. She got medical marijuana, did nothing. She only got stoned from it. And it's the getting stoned part I don't like. I've said this before, okay? But you guys, the whole fucking thing, if you want to do that, okay? If you want to do that, that's great. God bless you. Look, get stoned. I told you, my daughter is fucking into all that shit. I don't give a shit, okay? I don't care. So you don't have to go fucking, bonsai on me. You know what I mean? You don't have to go crazy. It's my choice. I don't want to do it, okay? I don't want to do it. I like to be in control. I like to be in control. Even if you get a little chigad in the head, even though, and you can't tell me that smoking pot doesn't give you a little bit of high. That's why people smoke it. I like the way I feel. I like that feeling. Well, I don't want that feeling. I don't want that feeling, okay? I don't like that feeling. First of all, I don't like anything that mellows you out or makes you sleepy or hungry or any of that shit. I don't like that. I'm hyper. Look at me now. I'm a hyper guy. I'm not even on caffeine. But when I do, I like that feeling, okay? And my father was a tough guy. I grew up idolizing my father. There's nothing my father couldn't do. My father used to be able to broad jump. He would stand straight like this and then jump over a fucking 4 foot or 5 foot high fence just standing there and just jump. I mean, my father was like a great athlete and could do any of that shit. Like I said, we used to call it Paulie MMA because he would fucking, not Paulie MMA, Paulie Jiu-Jitsu, we used to call it, not MMA. We didn't know what the word MMA was back then. Paulie Jiu-Jitsu, because he knew how to fucking do shit that, nobody else knew. And he could choke you out, he could do whatever. And his hands were fucking brutal. But, when I was a kid, dude, you know what's funny? Just made me think of this story. I don't know what made me think of this story. I'll tell you a really quick one. Joe Pietaro and I, Joe, we did an interview one time. We talked with Bas Rutten. And Bas Rutten was talking to us and telling us a story about how one time he was driving on a road and some guy was fucking all up in his shit, And, the guy pulled up alongside him and was freaking out. And he was like, "Yo, pull over, motherfucker. Pull over. I'm going to kick your fucking ass." So Bas Rutten's like, "Oh, you're going to kick my ass? Okay." And he pulls over. Bas Rutten gets out of the car and starts walking over to the fucking, to the guy's car. And the guy gets out and the guy's like, "Yo, motherfucker." Holy shit. And the guy realizes he knows who Bas Rutten is. Okay? He recognizes that this is Bas Rutten, the fucking MMA god, And he says, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. He goes, "You're Bas Rutten. I'm really sorry." And Bas Rutten goes, "Yes, but you're sorry now because you know who I am. But you're not sorry, if I was just anybody, you still would have fucking, you would have pulled some, you would have pulled me out of the car and tried to fight me and shit." Bas Rutten was basically explaining he didn't like to fuck, "Oh, now that you know who I am, you don't want to fight, right? But before you did." And he told him, I should kick your fucking ass just for fucking making me get out of the car. And he said he basically scared the shit out of the guy and taught the guy a lesson. Right? I don't know what made me fucking take it out. I don't know what that has to do with smoking pot or any of that shit, but that's the way my brain goes, bro. That's the way my brain goes. I just figured, you might like to hear that story, especially about, you got to watch who the fuck you fuck with, too. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of my father with the jiu-jitsu, and, I've seen my father fucking knock dudes out and fucking just get right back in the car. There's a story about my father when he was younger, a police chief. My father was fucking around with the police chief's wife. They would separate it, and he was the police chief back, I'm not going to say what, it was a town in Westchester County. Okay, down county, his wife, my father was young, so you're talking about maybe this is like the 1940s, you know what I'm saying? So his wife was, they were estranged, and my father was driving a convertible, the cop pulls him over, they were in front of an old abandoned gas station, and the cop says to my father, let's go. He was the chief of police, he was looking for my father and his wife, and my father went out, went behind the fucking old gas station. Less than a minute later, my father comes walking back to the car, gets in the car, takes off with the girl. They found the police chief. Even my father knocked him out and threw him in a dumpster. You know what I'm saying? My father was a rough guy, bro. My father was, he was taller than me. He was about like 5'10", and he weighed about 235 pounds. And, he worked out. He didn't work out with weights too much. He worked out in a different way, you know what I mean? He worked out in an athletic way. He would run and do all that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So he was a rough guy. He was the nicest guy in the world, but you piss him off. And it reminded me of Bas Rutten and getting out of the car, the whole thing. Because Bas Rutten's a nice guy. But, this guy, getting back to the Bas Rutten thing really fast, this guy thought he was going to fucking do something. And he shit his pants. Bas Rutten taught him a lesson. He grabbed him. He even told him, I should fucking hurt you. Want me to, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? You know what I mean? Give him one of them liver punches that Bas Rutten was used to doing. A fucking guy would have fucking caved in. The guy literally pissed his pants. And he said, I taught the guy a lesson. Watch who you fuck around with. You never know what's going to happen. Okay? It reminds me of that commercial where there's a commercial about that, where a guy pulls over a guy, tells him get out of the car, and it's Evander Holyfield. And then he realizes, oh my God, I'm sorry. Everybody's a tough guy, okay? Till they stand up to the wrong fucking guy. Anyway, alright, I don't know what the hell that's got to do with the fucking whole drug pot thing that you guys asked me, but come on, stop attacking me. It's just my choice. I don't want to drink beer. It's my choice. You want to drink a beer? I don't give a shit, okay? But when you get a little tipsy, you lose control. You get a little high, you don't have full control. You think you do, but you don't. Me, I'm in full control all the time. I don't fuck around. Just my choice. This is my choice. My only thing I ever did was steroids, and I did a hell of a lot of them. Alright? Make no bones about that. I took 6,000 milligrams of test propionate a week. I took a bottle every other day of 200 milligram, 10 cc's every other day. That doesn't count. I mean, I took more than 6,000 milligrams because I also took sustenance. I threw sustenance in there. Took a jug of Ganabol. Some nice little fucking Metana balls, Polish D balls. I love those things. Anyway, alright, enough of that shit. I just figured, that's what I did, alright? So, if you want to smoke pot, God bless you. The reason why I don't do shit is I always looked up to my father, who was, a man's man, and that's the way it was. He was the last of the fucking Mohegans, bro. He didn't drink, didn't smoke, took care of his family. Walked softly, but carried a big stick. That was my father. Alright. Whatever. Next subject. Alright. Iron Mike. Iron Mike, I see you on the, thanks for the support, buddy. Iron Mike wants to know, is there a risk of getting infection, or what's the risk of getting, I wrote it down, dude. I can't even read my own fucking handwriting. I'm doing another show. Also, by the way, guys, Country Crush. It's a training show, so you can put your comments down there. It's the same fucking thing. I write them down. I got to start printing it out. I can't fucking read my own handwriting. But anyway, Iron Mike on here wants to know, what's the risk of getting steroids from taking fake, like not fake shit up. I'm sorry, guys. Underground stuff. He wants to know, what's the risk of getting infections from using underground steroids. I guess designer steroids. The shit most of you guys take. Okay, it's not, if it's not made in a lab. And I know a lot of you guys, oh my God, the stuff that I get from fucking Joe Matarazzo overseas or whatever, it's so good. Joe Matarazzo labs, whatever. Okay, simmer down. I can tell you, it is true that a lot of stuff that you get that's made, I guess in some guy's basement or somebody's fucking made, it's not legit shit. It's from some fucking lab that is, whatever lab. It's a bootleg lab. It's an underground lab. I do admit that some of that shit's pretty good. Okay, I've seen good results with it. Okay, so relax, guys. All right, I've seen a lot of my friends have made some good results with that shit. I took a little bit of it a while ago, some years back, and it seemed to work pretty well. You know what I mean? Of course, though, that doesn't mean that there is, that there isn't a risk of getting infection, because there is. There's a risk even with pharmaceutical shit. Most of the time, infections don't come from tainted stuff. It comes from you being a fucking momo, okay? Not cleaning the area, you know what I'm saying? There's some famous bodybuilder guys. One I get along really well. I love the guy, but I mean, when I see him actually shooting through the shirt, or right after the workout, he's shooting himself and stuff like that without not even cleaning the environment. You can't shoot through clothes, bro. Okay, and you can't not clean the environment. I mean, you should wash it. Taking a little cotton swab with a little bit of alcohol and just going like this or wherever you're shooting. And this guy happened to be shooting his chest, but that's why I rubbed the chest. But you don't fucking that. Even that, it's not gonna fucking do shit, bro. You gotta if it was me, dude, I've had more infections than anybody. Trust me. Okay, I would wash that area with soap and water, and I wash it a few times.
Why do you think everyone washes their hands after they go to the bathroom? Well, not everyone washes their hands after they go to the bathroom.
Then I've actually cleaned myself with a little bit of bleach. I know that sounds nuts, but I also sprayed, peroxide on there after I wash it. After washing with soap and water, sprayed with peroxide, and then poured alcohol right on there. Okay? But these fucking guys are crazy on the internet. I see some fucking crazy shit. But that's not what this is about. This is about, you're asking me, Mike, Iron Mike. No, it's not Mike Tyson. Iron Mike, you know who you are. He's asking me, is it okay, to take, I guess, underground stuff? Because he doesn't want to shoot stuff and get an infection. And it's not the stuff. It's, like I said, it's not clean environment. Either reusing dirty fucking needles or most 99% of the time it's because you have bacteria on your skin, okay? And if you don't clean that off, good. The little cotton swab sometimes ain't going to do it. Well, one of them little gauze pads that's like that they come in that little fucking packet, you rip it open and shit. It looks like it's shit you use after you eating fucking ribs in a fucking restaurant or something. Then you think that's not going to clean the fucking area, bro. You got to clean the fucking area, okay? You got to clean the area. It's not the most sanitary thing, okay? So what I'm trying to fucking tell you is, I'm pretty sure that most of the underground stuff, again, my experience, it didn't really, didn't hurt me. But the thing believe it or not, when I got my infections, we're talking about back in the 90s and stuff, when I had all that problem and shit, not the TLC thing, that was not an infection. A big balloon arm, that was a hematoma. But the other arm, I did have an infection in, and that's why it had that square bicep, because it was cut. Okay, now it's a hole. And that's from reusing needles and not cleaning the environment correctly, okay? And I was actually taking an American that was Steris that gave me that. So, but anyway, what's funny? My friend, oh my God. My friend, a crazy bastard. He took a shot. He told me he stuck the fucking needle in, and when he had like a cc worth of shit, but then all of a sudden fucking 2 cc's worth of pus just filled up the syringe, like this. White pus. And I asked him, bro, what'd you do? And did you shoot that shit out? Because I know this fucking... He said, nope. I put it right back in. I shot the pus right back where it was. He goes, fuck it. He goes, I don't feel any infection. I don't feel like there's any, but there's obviously something there if you shoot wipe. But he actually fucking hit the syringe filled up with pus. And he shot it fucking back in. Because he didn't want to waste that little that little cc of maybe testosterone, and he got 2 cc's of pus when he stuck it in like that. So he shot it all right back in. That's the fucking, dude. That's not just being a momo. That's being a fucko. And I told him, bro, are you out of your fucking mind? And he said, well, it was there before. I just put it back where it was. Anyway. Bro, you know who you are. You're watching this too, you fuck. He's one of my, dude, I love him. Dude, I love you. You know that. But you're fucking out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. I hang out with some fucking crazy bastards, bro. But imagine that he shot the fucking puss. He shot it right back in there. Because you didn't want to waste the little cc of test. I would have fucking just shoot that shit on the floor. I'm going to shoot the pus back into where the fucking muscle was. Anyway. I don't know. Dude, I guess you're safe with the underground stuff. There's always a chance, no matter what, anytime you shoot yourself with anything, there's a chance of you getting an infection. It doesn't matter. Even if a doctor does it. You go to a doctor's office, and even him, he uses that little fucking thing. Let me open it up, a little pad, and he fucking wipes it on your shoulder, and like that. There's a good chance. There's a chance you can get an infection. I know guys who've gotten an infection, getting a flu shot, getting a tetanus shot. I had a bad reaction to a tetanus shot when I was younger. I was like 19 years old. Fucking, I stepped on a nail, and I had to get a tetanus shot. Holy fuck, bro. Anyway, next subject. Alright, guys, this is not from one of you viewers, but I was actually had a fucking conversation with a waiter. We were in, my girl and I were in an Applebee's and stuff. We were eating in there, and some waiter came up to me, and he was talking to me about Roid Rage, and he asked me, have you ever had Roid Rage when you were taking steroids and shit? And I'm like, let me tell you a story about Roid Rage, okay? I have a friend. My friend's name is Anthony, okay? And Anthony's a crazy fucking bastard. His whole life, he's a New York Guinea, bro. His whole life he's been a fucking nut job, he fucking pulls people out of cars all the time, fights guys and shit, fights guys in nightclubs and stuff like that. So he's got a bad, bad, bad temper. Alright? And he's married, alright? And his wife, Lisa, doesn't like when he, fucking obviously gets in trouble, gets fights and stuff like that. And Anthony, let me tell you about Anthony, okay? He lifts weights casually. He's not really a bodybuilder anyway. He does a lot of fighting and stuff, He does some boxing. I think he's dabbling now with MMA. God help us all, because he's fucking a crazy bastard. But anyway, so Anthony, he's not, like I said, he's not really a bodybuilder, but he wanted to take a little bit of steroids. So he asks my friend Joe, who sells steroids, right, on the side. And he asks Joe, listen, get me some shit, bro. I want to get something. And the standard fucking goddamn bullshit I hear all the time from a lot of you guys. I don't want something, I don't want to get too big. You know what I mean? I want to just get like more leaner and stronger and cut and this and that, the other thing. So he looks up all this shit online. And he says, I don't want injections. I fucking hate that shit, bro. All these guys that want to take steroids. I'm sure you guys know a lot about it. You guys heard of guys say that shit. I don't want to shoot shit, man. I don't like needles. I don't like needles, bro. That shit's like, no go, bro. Okay? So he wanted an oral. Okay? He wanted an oral. And he wanted to get stronger and leaner. So my friend gives him Anavar. But Lisa, his wife, talks to my friend Joe. They're best friends and shit like that. They're all real close. And she says, listen, don't give this fucking crazy bastard anything. Because he's going to go and fucking kill somebody one day. And, I don't want that. So just give him something fake. Yeah, fake. Now, listen, guys. I don't approve of this. Okay? This is where me and my friend Joe... Okay, who's, this guy who's, he's just basically a drug dealer. Me and my friend Joe, I don't go for this shit. I told him, bro, don't tell me you did this. And he said, yeah, bro, you're not going to believe this, but I gave Anthony B6. And I told him, it's Anavar. And I'm going, bro, how can you do that, dude? You know that that's against our fucking creed, and that's our boy. And he said, but wait a minute, Greg. I didn't sell it to him. I gave it to him. Like, that's gonna fucking, I mean, still, that's your boy, bro. That's your boy. You're giving him fake shit. Listen to the story first. So anyway, so he gives Anthony this B6 shit and tells him it's Anavar. Now, Anthony's a fucking madman. He's driving around. Some fucking guy cuts him off. And there's two guys in a car. He pulls one out. He throws him a beat. And the next guy gets out with a fucking tire iron and beats the shit out of him, too. Guess what? Guess what? Somebody fucking pops up their fucking cell phone. And this happened like, a little bit a while ago. But anyway, I did tell the story once before. But anyway, so somebody pops up their cell phone. And Anthony gets arrested. And Anthony goes to jail, county jail, really, for fucking assault. So anyway, he starts fucking bitching in there, oh, I got Roid Rage and all this other shit, And he even tells his lawyer. And his lawyer uses that, uses the Roid Rage excuse for, Anthony going off and fucking beating the shit out of these two guys.
I plead the fifth.
Right? Now, Anthony lost the case, all right? He lost the case. They didn't know, they didn't drug test him or any of that stuff. But they did, obviously, if you're saying I'm taking drugs, they're going to take your word for it. But Anthony lost the case, and Anthony, even his wife was like very fucking pissed off. She was ready to divorce him because she too knew that this shit was fake. So what I'm trying to tell you is that the whole Roid Rage thing, he's blaming steroids for him going off where he's already a fucking nut, okay? And it's not like he was taking, halotestin or fucking Anadrol or fucking D-bol or something with some fucking pop to it. He was taking, even if he was taking real fucking Anavar, it would be Anavar, which, chicks take Anavar. You know what I'm saying? It's a girl fucking takes Anavar. And you don't even, and it's not androgenic, okay? And it doesn't make you fucking whacked like that, all right? That's if it's real. And he was taking B6. So anyway, this is part of the proof that I tried to... Now, he doesn't know to this day, unless he's watching this, which he ain't gonna watch this shit, but regardless, he doesn't know that Joe gave him B6 at his wife's request. So, this fucking guy actually believed in his brain that he was taking steroids. He believed it. And he believed that the steroids made him crazy. And that he really believes to this day, if he was to sit here, he'd go, no, bro, it was that shit. That shit made me crazy. That's why I threw those dudes a beat. Meanwhile, he has a history of this shit. You know what I mean? He's already fucked up. He's already fucking nuts. And he shouldn't be. And he shouldn't be taking steroids even if it was anyway, because he's not even a fucking bodybuilder, bro. He just, he fights a little bit. He used to box more and, they're fucking around with MMA, but he's not doing it for like, he's just doing it the way you would do it, you know what I mean? He works construction. It's not his job, It's not something he's going to make a career out of. He just dabbles with it. But anyway, so when you guys talk about Roid Rage, all right, it's almost like I've used this before, and I was going to say it again. If you got 5 guys drunk, I've got 5 friends who react. If I gave them all beer and got them drunk, all 5 of my friends react differently. My one friend cries every time he drinks and he gets drunk. My friend Tommy. My family never loved me. My mother doesn't love me. My wife hates my guts. My kids hate me. And he cries. My other friend gets really quiet, just sits there like this and doesn't talk. Okay? Then I have another friend who falls asleep when he gets drunk. Okay? Then I have another friend who's silly. Ha ha ha! Fucking, like loud. And then I got the angry friend. You know what I mean? I'll fucking kill you, you motherfucking. By the way, the angry friend, I've told the story before, he got knocked out in a fucking parking lot. You understand what I'm saying? And shit, in a bar, when, meanwhile, he was a real boxer, used to box in the fucking ring and shit. And when he gets drunk, he can't even defend himself, wants to fight everybody. but yet doesn't even put his hands up to defend and doesn't punch. He'll stand outside and go, ah, and the guy will hit him. Sometimes he'll hit himself and shit. He's an angry drunk. So now, if I used that example, all 5 guys get drunk different. All 5 guys react differently to alcohol, okay? Like I said, one sleeps, one cries, one gets silly, okay? One gets real quiet, and the other gets angry. So, how does drinking affect a person? It depends on the person. Well, it's the same thing with steroids. If you take steroids, okay? If you take steroids and you are an asshole, you're just going to be a bigger asshole. That's all. That's all that's going to happen. Okay? It's not like there's a fucking, big thing, in this world going on right now. Oh, man, we got a big problem. Bodybuilders are going off every day fucking killing people and beating the shit out of them and everything. It doesn't work like that. The few guys that do that, it's because they were assholes. They were assholes when they were younger and skinnier or whatever. They were always an asshole. And now because they're jacked, they're just a bigger asshole. Okay? You don't see another guy, dude, another Olympia competitor went off today. The steroids got to his brain. He beat the shit out of his wife. He beat the shit out. You don't see that shit, okay? It doesn't happen because, of course, there's a little bit of testosterone can make you a little bit more, like this. But Roid Rage, that's an excuse to be a fucking asshole. I'm sorry. Maybe some of you guys disagree with me with that, but I saw firsthand my friend take fake shit, and blame that. Actually blamed it in court. Had his lawyer fucking try to claim that he went off because he was taking fucking steroids. He didn't even know. First, and that steroid, Anavar, wouldn't cause that to happen anyway. He went off because he's a fucking asshole. He was always an asshole. When he was a kid, he was an asshole. Okay? There you go. Listen, you ever see The Honeymooners? You ever watch the show, with Ralph Cramden and Ed Norton? And one time they're sitting there and they're drinking in a wine bottle. The wife, Alice, put grape juice in there. And they're sitting there, clear the field. Some men are going to do some drinking. And they're sitting there, Ralph and Ed Norton, and they're drinking out of a wine bottle. They're drinking grape juice that's in a wine bottle. And they really believe that they're drinking fucking wine, and they actually get drunk to the point where they're both sitting there like this, fucked up, and it's fucking grape juice, bro. It's grape juice. That's what happened with my friend. Same fucking thing, bro. Taking B6, thinking he's taking Anavar, which wouldn't do anything anyway, and he fucking claimed Roid Rage. Okay? I love him. He's a good guy. I don't really I gotta stay away from him because he's got fucking problems. But anyway, dude, let me tell you something. Still love him, but it ain't the fucking steroids or the fake steroids. It's his mind. It's the mind, okay? No, I don't believe in Roid Rage. If you're an asshole, you're just a bigger asshole. Sorry. Alright, that's it for this month. Listen to me. I love you guys, man. I'm doing another show. Like I said a little earlier, I'm doing a Country Crush training show. So if you got training questions or questions you want to ask me, it's more of a Q&A show, okay? You can ask me. Put it down here or go to the Country Crush, here on Joe, the Muscle Sport Mag. You send Joe the questions if you want, whatever you want to do. But you got questions you want answered, send them there. You want to talk about some outrageous shit, crazy shit, put it down here in this one, and I'll answer your questions, you know what I'm saying? I love you guys, bro. I love you guys, okay? Listen, Titan Medical, get your shit legit. Yes, I'm going to say it every fucking show. If you don't like it, turn this part off, whatever, okay? Get your shit legit. They don't fucking play around. Instead of buying shit off the street, get your blood test, you're good. You could go sit in a police station, take your shot, and you're safe, okay? You need blood work and everything, so go there. They got other shit too, so. But it's legit. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted about what's going on with the fucking, the AMC thing I'm doing, the television show. It's going to be on regular TV, so. I got a lot of little things coming, alright? So. Even though I'm a fucking Momo, a broke-ass Momo, you know what I mean? I got the kids, the girlfriend, the mother-in-law, everybody fucking put their fucking meat hooks into me, But I wouldn't have it any other way, bro. I love them all. Anyway, well, maybe the mother-in-law's a little bit I'm a little skeptic about that one, but, you know, anyway. Listen. You know the drill, bro. Be good to your girl, be good to your significant other. And, dude, stop fucking around. Stop being a fucking momo. Yeah, I love you guys anyway. Alright? Subscribe here, hit that little bell, get the notifications so we know what the hell's going on. Alright? I love you guys. Hit Joe up with any questions. And don't forget, hey, the next issue of Muscle Sport Mag's coming out. And guess who's on the cover? You guys better fucking support that. You're going to want to read that. It's going to be a good one. Alright. I love you guys. See you next week.
At Titan Medical Center, we are here to make you feel better, look better, and perform better. We're here to get you to your optimal levels in the most natural way possible. We are a boutique-style clinic without the boutique-style costs. All medications are monitored and prescribed by a physician. Let us help you get the results you've been wanting. Come to Titan Medical Center for the most cutting-edge therapies and the most current information on how to take the most natural approach to your health.